Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're taking a deep dive into something that you sent to us, Eliza.
Mm-hmm.
And this is an AI agent operating system,
Yeah.
specifically built for the Web3 world, and we're going to unpack why it's making such a stir.
Yeah, Eliza is it's filling a very specific need.
Okay.
Right now there's a real lack of tools that can kind of effectively bridge the gap
No.
between AI and Web3 applications.
So it's not just about bringing AI into Web3, but it's about making that integration useful.
Exactly. And the research paper you shared kind of highlights three key areas where Eliza is stepping up.
Okay.
First, there's the need for better decentralized trading bots.
Okay.
So imagine an AI that can not only manage your crypto portfolio across different blockchains,
Hmm.
but also learn from market trends and make smart trades on your behalf.
Yeah.
That's the kind of power Eliza's aiming to unlock.
Wow, so that's a game changer for anyone trying to navigate that world, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the other areas where it shines?
Okay, well, the second area is business insights.
Okay.
So blockchain data is a gold mine of information,
Yeah.
but extracting valuable insights from it can be incredibly difficult.
Oh, for sure.
Eliza is designed to kind of sift through that data, identify patterns,
Right.
and then present actionable insights that could help investors make more informed decisions.
It's like having a superpowered analyst.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And then finally, there's the challenge of interacting with Web3 on social media,
Oh, yeah?
right? Platforms like Twitter and Discord are overflowing with information.
Yeah,
Finding the signal in the noise can be overwhelming.
totally.
So Eliza can help by filtering, analyzing, and summarizing relevant conversations,
Okay.
making it much easier to stay informed and connected.
I'm already seeing how this could change the way we approach Web3.
Yeah, yeah.
But how does Eliza actually work? The paper mentions that it's built for developers using TypeScript.
Yeah, right. And Eliza's design is all about giving developers flexibility and control.
Okay.
It follows this, pluggable, modular design. Think of it like building with Legos.
Okay.
So you've got the core runtime that forms the foundation, and then you can add all these different components, adapters, characters, clients, and plugins to customize its functionality.
Oh, cool. So it's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
Exactly.
You can tailor it, right?
Exactly. And the paper highlights this principle of roughness is better,
Okay.
right? So Eliza prioritizes getting things done over unnecessary complexity.
So like the saying, perfection is the enemy of good. That
Exactly.
sometimes it's better to have a tool that's just functional.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's break down some of Eliza's core components,
Okay.
really get a handle on what it can do.
So let's unpack this toolbox.
Huh.
What are the key elements that make it tick?
Well, the stars of the show are the agents. These are the entities that carry out tasks and interact with the world. Think of them as like the brains of the operation.
So each agent is like an independent AI unit.
That's right.
Okay.
But agents need a bit of direction, and that's where character files come in.
Okay.
These are basically JSON configuration files that define an agent's personality, knowledge, and behavior.
Oh, cool.
You could have one agent that's like a financial whiz, analyzing market data, and another that's a social butterfly, engaging with the Web3 community on Twitter.
Oh, wow. So each agent is like a unique character in a story.
I like that analogy.
Yeah.
And to interact with the outside world, agents rely on providers, which you can think of as their senses.
Okay.
These providers feed them real-time information like market data, wallet details, or even just the current time.
So providers give them the context they need to make decisions.
Exactly. And once agents have the information they need, they can take action. Actions are the building blocks of how an agent responds to its environment. Things like placing buy or sell orders, analyzing documents, or even generating NFTs.
Okay, so the agents are receiving information from providers, and then they take action based on that.
Mhm.
But how do we make sure that those actions are secure?
That's a crucial point, and Eliza is designed with security in mind.
Okay.
All actions undergo a rigorous validation process and have built-in error handling mechanisms. Remember, we're dealing with blockchain transactions here,
Right.
where mistakes can be costly.
It sounds like they've put a lot of thought into making sure it's a responsible actor in the Web3 space.
They have. And to keep those actions relevant and meaningful, Eliza uses evaluators.
Okay.
These are components that analyze conversations, extract valuable information, and help agents maintain context and achieve their goals.
So it's not just about reacting to commands, it's about understanding the bigger picture.
Precisely.
Okay.
And to figure out what those intentions are, Eliza has a pretty remarkable intent recognition system.
Okay.
It combines symbolic action definitions, contextual understanding, and memory to decipher what the user wants the agent to do.
So it's not just responding to keywords.
That's the idea.
It's actually trying to understand the nuance.
It's designed to go beyond simple keyword matching.
Yeah.
And engage in more meaningful and contextual interactions.
Wow, that's impressive. But what happens when you need to add new features or functionality? How does Eliza keep up with the ever-changing landscape of Web3?
Well, that's where Eliza's plugin system really shines.
Okay.
It allows developers to extend its functionality in all sorts of creative ways.
This plugin system sounds like a key part of its adaptability.
Absolutely. It's like having a toolbox where you can constantly add new tools as your needs evolve.
Okay, tell me more about these plugins. What kind of things can they do?
Just about anything you can imagine.
Wow.
There are plugins for media generation, allowing agents to create images, videos, and even 3D models. Wow.
We'll dive deeper into this later. Then there's a whole suite of Web3 integration plugins. You've got plugins for popular platforms like Coinbase, support for various blockchains like Ethereum and Solana,
Right.
and even integration with a toolkit called GOA, the Great On-Chain Agent Toolkit, which allows for like complex cross-chain operations.
So Eliza isn't just keeping pace with Web3, it's actively pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing these plugins are designed with that same Legos for Web3 philosophy.
You got it. Each plugin focuses on a specific function, making it really easy to add new features without disrupting the core system. This modularity is key to Eliza's extensibility and adaptability.
So it's all about empowering developers to contribute to Eliza's evolution.
That's the beauty of open source development, isn't it?
Yeah.
It fosters this collaborative spirit where the community as a whole drives innovation.
Yeah, it sounds like a powerful synergy between cutting-edge technology and a vibrant community.
Exactly.
And we haven't even talked about how Eliza is being put to the test in the real world.
Yeah.
There's a lot more to explore.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay. So, it's fascinating to see how Eliza is actually being used.
Yeah.
The research paper you shared highlights some pretty compelling real-world applications.
Yeah. Let's dive into those use cases.
Okay.
See how Eliza is being put to work.
Okay, so one example that really caught my eye was the Solana plugin.
Right.
It essentially gives Eliza agents the power to interact directly with the Solana blockchain.
Okay. Can you break that down for me a little bit? What exactly does that mean for like someone using Eliza?
Well, imagine you're interested in decentralized finance or DeFi
Yeah.
on the Solana blockchain.
Right.
You could use Eliza to create an agent that can manage your Solana-based tokens,
Okay.
swap them for other tokens,
Okay.
and even assess the trustworthiness of different DeFi protocols.
It's like having a little DeFi expert
Exactly.
right there in your computer.
And the Solana plugin has some really clever features that make it all possible.
Yeah.
So there's the token provider, which handles all the interactions with your Solana tokens, ensuring, secure and reliable transactions.
So if I wanted my Eliza agent to buy some SOL, for example,
Uh-huh.
the token provider would take care of that transaction.
Precisely. It acts as the bridge between your agent's instructions and the actual blockchain.
Okay.
Then there's the wallet provider, which allows you to connect your existing Solana wallet to Eliza.
Oh, okay.
Right. So this means your agent can manage the funds in your wallet and execute trades on your behalf.
So it's not about Eliza like holding your funds.
Yep.
It's about giving your Eliza agent permission to manage your existing wallet.
Exactly.
Right.
Much more secure approach.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's another feature that really stood out to me.
Okay.
The Trust Score Manager.
Good.
It's all about helping you make informed decisions in that often risky world of DeFi.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
So in the DeFi space, there are a lot of scams and projects that might not be what they seem.
Oh, for sure.
The Trust Score Manager analyzes various factors like a token's performance,
Yeah.
the reputation of the project behind it,
Right.
and even social media sentiment.
So it's like having a little detective
Yeah,
that helps you sniff out shady projects.
that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
It's all about providing you with the information you need to make smarter and safer decisions.
That's incredibly valuable. Yeah.
Now, the Solana plugin is, a really powerful tool for
Yeah.
anyone interested in exploring DeFi on Solana.
Right.
But what about other blockchains? Is Eliza limited to Solana?
Yeah, good question.
Not at all. Remember, Eliza is all about modularity and extensibility.
Right.
There are plugins available for other popular blockchains,
Right.
Ethereum,
Right.
and developers are constantly creating new ones.
So if I wanted to explore DeFi on, let's say, the Cardano blockchain, I could potentially find or even create a plugin that would allow my Eliza agent to operate in that ecosystem.
Exactly. The possibilities are really quite vast.
Right.
It's all about empowering developers and users to customize Eliza to fit their specific needs and interests.
Okay, that's really impressive.
And that exploration extends beyond just DeFi.
Okay.
Remember how we talked about Eliza's ability to generate media?
Oh, right. Yeah.
The research paper dives into some fascinating use cases for that as well.
Yeah, we briefly touched on the image generation capabilities earlier, but I'd love to dig into that a little bit more.
Okay, so imagine giving Eliza a simple text prompt, like, create an image of a cyberpunk samurai riding a hovercycle through a neon-lit city.
Okay.
Eliza could take that prompt
Right.
and, using its AI image generation models, create a stunning visual representation of your idea.
It's like having a personal concept artist.
Exactly.
Right.
Now, I've seen some AI-generated images that look a bit off.
Yeah.
How does Eliza ensure that the outputs are high quality?
Yeah.
Well, Eliza's image generation plugin is powered by some of the most advanced AI models available,
Okay.
trained on massive data sets of images and text.
Right.
This helps to ensure that the outputs are not only visually appealing,
Yeah.
but also conceptually aligned with the prompt.
So it's not just about matching keywords.
Right.
It's about understanding the artistic style, the composition, the mood.
Precisely. And Eliza doesn't stop there. It even offers a feature called negative prompting,
Okay.
which allows you to specify what you don't want to see in the image.
Oh, so if I didn't want my cyberpunk samurai to be holding a katana,
Uh-huh.
I could add a negative prompt that says no swords.
Exactly. It gives you so much more control over the creative process.
Right.
And you can also customize the image size, aspect ratio, level of detail, and even add watermarks.
Like having a whole digital art studio
Exactly.
at your disposal.
But even with all these amazing features, is Eliza just a cool toy for tech enthusiasts?
Yeah.
Or is it actually being used by real developers?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Well, that's the exciting part.
Okay.
Since its launch in July 2024, Eliza has seen some pretty impressive adoption in the Web3 world.
Great.
In fact, multiple projects with a combined market cap of over $20 billion
Wow.
are already using Eliza in various ways.
That's not just adoption.
Right.
That's a tidal wave.
Yeah.
What kind of projects are we talking about?
So, for example, there's a decentralized exchange
Okay.
that's using Eliza to manage its automated market maker system.
Okay.
So this system determines the prices of tokens based on supply and demand.
Right.
And it's a critical part of how decentralized exchanges operate.
Yeah.
Having Eliza handle this complex task ensures speed, accuracy, and reliability.
It's fascinating to see how it's being used to power the core infrastructure of these platforms.
Right.
Yeah.
There's also a blockchain-based game
Okay.
that's using Eliza to create intelligent non-player characters.
Oh.
So these are the characters that players interact with in the game world.
Right.
And by using Eliza, the developers can create NPCs that are more dynamic,
Okay.
unpredictable, and engaging.
So instead of following pre-scripted paths,
Right.
Eliza can create NPCs that learn and adapt.
Exactly. It's like injecting a dose of intelligence and personality into the game.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And it doesn't stop there.
Okay.
Eliza could also be used to manage in-game economies, create dynamic quests,
Right.
and even personalize the gameplay experience.
So it sounds like Eliza's pushing the boundaries of what's possible in blockchain gaming.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are there any other use cases that highlight its versatility?
There's a decentralized social media platform
Okay.
that's using Eliza to filter and personalize content for its users.
Oh, wow.
So instead of being bombarded with an endless stream of posts,
Wait.
Eliza can act as a kind of AI curator,
Yeah.
helping users discover the content that's most relevant to their interests.
It's like having a personal assistant for your Web3 experience.
That's the idea.
Yeah, that's really neat.
Now, this is all incredibly impressive, but
Yeah.
are there any limitations to what Eliza can do?
Yeah, good question.
The research paper must mention some areas for improvement.
Right.
Well, it did. And while Eliza has a lot to offer, it's still under active development.
Okay.
One of the limitations is the lack of a dedicated workflow system.
Okay, what does that mean in practical terms?
It means that if you want to create a series of automated tasks in Eliza,
Okay.
like pulling data from different sources, processing it, and then generating a report,
Right.
it can be a bit cumbersome right now.
Oh, okay.
You'd need to manually chain together different actions and plugins.
So it's not as streamlined as it could be?
Right.
Yeah.
The developers are aware of this limitation
Huh.
and are exploring ways to make it easier to create and manage workflows.
Makes sense.
Another challenge is optimizing Eliza for handling multiple agents efficiently. As you can imagine, managing the memory and context for multiple agents, each with its own set of tasks and data,
Yeah.
can be quite computationally intensive.
So as you scale up the number of agents, you need more computing power.
Exactly.
Right.
The developers are exploring different approaches to improve Eliza's runtime
Yeah.
and make it more scalable, especially for applications that involve a large number of agents.
Right.
So it's a classic optimization challenge, but one that's crucial for unlocking Eliza's full potential.
It sounds like they're laying the groundwork for a future where we might have hundreds or even thousands of these AI agents working together.
Yeah, that's certainly the direction things seem to be heading.
Right.
And as we delve deeper into the world of AI and Web3, these kinds of scalability challenges will only become more important to address.
Definitely. It's all about preparing for a future where AI agents are not just tools, but collaborators
Right.
working alongside us.
And speaking of ambitious goals, the research paper mentioned something that really captured my imagination. The concept of a data center of geniuses.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We touched upon that earlier.
Yeah.
Can you unpack that concept for me?
Well, it's a vision of the future put forth by Dario Amodei,
Okay.
the CEO of Anthropic,
Right.
where highly capable AI agents, like those built with Eliza,
Yeah.
are networked together to form a vast collaborative intelligence.
So instead of individual agents working in isolation, you would have this interconnected network of AI minds working together.
It's a fascinating idea, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imagine harnessing the collective intelligence of a network of AI agents to
Yeah.
tackle grand challenges like climate change, disease eradication,
Right.
or even space exploration.
It sounds almost like science fiction.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But with the rapid advancements in AI, it's a vision that might not be too far-fetched.
Yeah, I could see it.
And Eliza could play a key role in making that vision a reality. By providing a platform for building and deploying these highly capable agents,
Yeah.
Eliza could contribute to the creation of the building blocks for this data center of geniuses.
It's exciting to think about the possibilities, but it also makes me wonder about the potential risks.
Yeah.
If we're talking about a network of super intelligent AI agents, how do we ensure that they remain aligned with human values?
Those are critical questions that we need to address as we develop and deploy these advanced AI systems.
Right.
It's crucial to have robust safety mechanisms in place,
Right.
as well as ongoing research and ethical considerations to guide the development of AI.
It's a reminder that as we push the boundaries of technology, we also need to be mindful of the potential consequences.
Absolutely. And that brings us to another important aspect of Eliza.
Okay.
Its open source nature.
Right.
By making the code publicly available and encouraging community contributions.
Yeah.
Eliza promotes transparency and collaboration,
Right.
which are essential for responsible AI development.
It's like having a global team of experts
Right.
working together to ensure that Eliza is used for good.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And, the research paper you shared highlights a key challenge
Okay.
in evaluating the capabilities of AI agents like Eliza.
Right.
The lack of a standardized benchmark for Web3.
Right. Right.
It's hard to measure Eliza's progress if there's no yardstick to compare it against.
Totally.
But the researchers behind Eliza propose an intriguing solution,
Okay.
a sort of Turing test for Web3 AI agents.
Right. You mentioned that before. Remind me what that is.
Okay, so it's a framework that outlines a set of skills and abilities that a truly advanced Web3 AI agent should possess.
Okay.
It goes beyond basic tasks like creating wallets and transferring tokens,
Right.
and delves into more sophisticated capabilities like analyzing on-chain data, identifying market trends, interacting with smart contracts,
Right.
and even making informed investment recommendations.
So it's not just about performing tasks, it's about understanding Web3.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And this Turing test also emphasizes the importance of security and responsible behavior.
right.
A truly advanced Web3 agent would need to be able to navigate the complexities of the blockchain ecosystem without, putting users' assets at risk.
So it's like setting a high bar for what it means to be a trustworthy and capable AI agent.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And while Eliza may not have passed this Turing test just yet,
Right.
it's a goal that the developers are striving towards
Yeah.
as they continue to improve and enhance the platform.
It's exciting to see how Eliza is not just a tool, but a catalyst
Right.
for pushing the boundaries of what's possible
Yeah.
with AI and Web3.
And with a vibrant community of developers and researchers behind it, Eliza has the potential to be a driving force in shaping the future of this exciting and rapidly evolving field.
It's it's striking how Eliza embodies this idea of democratizing access to these technologies.
Yeah.
We talked about its potential to simplify DeFi, streamline Web3 interactions, and even empower creative expression through AI-generated art.
It's really remarkable to witness this convergence of AI and the decentralized principles of Web3.
Yeah.
And as Eliza continues to evolve, I think we're just scratching the surface.
Yeah, I'm particularly fascinated by this idea of Eliza as a platform for collaboration
Yeah.
and innovation, right?
Yeah.
It's not just a tool, it's a catalyst for bringing people together to explore new ideas and push the boundaries.
Exactly. The open source nature of Eliza is a testament to that collaborative spirit.
Yeah.
It allows developers, from all over the world to contribute their skills and insights,
Right.
Collectively shaping the future of this technology.
Yeah.
It's a stark contrast to the closed proprietary systems that have dominated the tech landscape for so long.
It feels like a shift in power.
It is.
A move toward a more decentralized and community-driven approach.
And this shift in power has the potential to reshape the entire Web3 landscape.
Okay.
Imagine a world where anyone, regardless of their technical expertise or financial resources, can leverage the power of AI to build and deploy their own Web3 applications.
It's a vision of a more inclusive and equitable Web3.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Eliza could be the key to unlocking that future.
Yeah.
By providing a user-friendly and adaptable platform.
Right.
It could empower a new generation of Web3 creators and entrepreneurs.
It's like giving everyone a set of tools
Yeah.
to build their own digital castles in the metaverse.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
And it's not just about individual empowerment.
Right.
Imagine the collective potential
Yeah.
of a global community of Eliza users sharing their creations, collaborating on projects, and pushing the boundaries.
Yeah, it's like a symphony of innovation with each individual contributing their unique note.
But as with any powerful technology, we also need to consider the potential challenges and risks.
Right. We've touched on some of these already, the need for security, the ethical considerations, and the potential impact on the job market as these agents become more capable.
These are complex issues that require, careful consideration and ongoing dialogue.
Right.
It's not about fearing the future, but about shaping it responsibly.
Yeah.
We need to ensure that the development and deployment of AI agents like Eliza are guided by human values and prioritize the well-being of society as a whole.
It's encouraging to see that the Eliza community is actively engaged.
Yeah, they're not shying away from the tough questions.
Right.
And they're committed to building a future where AI is a force for good.
Yeah, it's a reminder that technology is never neutral.
Right.
It's a reflection of our values and intentions.
Well said. And as we conclude our deep dive into the world of Eliza, I'm left with a sense of excitement and cautious optimism.
Yeah, I share that sentiment.
Eliza represents a remarkable leap forward in the world of AI and Web3.
Right.
And it has the potential to really transform the way we interact with these technologies.
But it's up to all of us to ensure that this transformation is a positive one.
And that brings us to a final thought for you, our listener.
Yeah.
As you've journeyed with us through the intricate workings and vast possibilities of Eliza, what sparks your imagination?
What concerns linger in your mind?
We encourage you to delve deeper.
Explore further.
And engage in the ongoing conversation about the role of AI in our lives and in the future of Web3.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive. We hope it's left you with a thirst for knowledge and a sense of wonder about this ever-evolving world of technology.
Until next time.
Stay curious.